Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Civilization video. This is Legend Ronnie and today I want to present you about attacking player city. I have been asked for this kind of video a couple of times in the comments. So here I am. I'm going to talk as much as I know and I hope that I will cover all your questions about attacking a city, attacking players, sieging players and all that. Like usual, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment or share the video. So let's get into the action. What are we waiting for? First of all, I have already attacked a player. I have like fresh rewards, fresh logs, reports. As you can see, my members are still want to pay his revenge. He just went rogue suddenly and attacking us, attacking our farms. So now we're just paying back. Right, so let me start with the beginning. What to expect, how should you do, what should you do, how should you prepare. I'm gonna go through all that. Before you want to attack a player, you know, you probably had an argue with him on the chat, he probably killed your farm, but before you want to attack him, it's very important. You click this information button, you see the alliance he's in, you check his alliance, and usually it is written here who are they allied with. Then you can check the alliance power, then check their members. You can also check the alliance members, because you do not want to start a war with an alliance that will probably crush you. Attacking a player can be an act of war, remember that. So you can start an entire war just because you've done a small mistake or a misunderstanding. So always check the information. So let's go on another player which we are in war right now. Let's say him. I'm gonna go check the information. You can see his alliance. I'm going to check his alliance. His alliance power is 64 million. At this point it is something to consider with 55 members, their territory. Then you can check their alliance members, or you can see that they have no allies now. At this point they are recruiting, but they only have their central fortress. So it is very important that you check these kind of informations before you go ahead and just guns blazing, pow. So before you do that, you want to check that information. So now I'm gonna show you the logs and I'm gonna talk more about it. So the first thing you want to do when you want to attack a player, where is it? Let me get to the first one. You want to scout him. Sometimes they use a reconnaissance item. That anti-reconnaissance items, it means that you cannot scout him, and I will get to that as well. So the first thing you want to do is scout him, but because he was already out in the battlefield with 3 groups of army, it was quite impossible for him to have any troops inside. So this is what happened. I went in with my full army and I just plundered resources. He had 0 troops. You see, this is a mistake he was doing. He left his city unguarded. All his troops were out because I was seeing he was battling on his left with his army, and I came from the right because my city was on his right. So I just went inside and I plundered his resources. Then after I plundered his resources, I catch his army and I started attacking him. Then with my second army I started sieging him again, and because of the hospital capacity, and I mentioned this in one of the other video, he reached his limit of hospital capacity, the troops die. If your hospital is filled, the troops die. So this is another tip you can get when attacking player city. And remember that attacking player city is one of the 2 ways you can one of the 3 ways you can actually lose troops for good. You can see that I have dead troops, those are gone forever, but he has dead troops as well, and dead troops again, because his troops started to retreating from the battlefield and got to his city. So when my second army hit his city, there were already troops inside, but I plundered a lot of resources, I killed everything. So that is that. Then I catch another of his army, and you can see because his hospital capacity was filled, dead, another 30,000 dead troops. And because I was not attacking his city, this was on the field, I had 0. But his hospital was filled. Then I scouted him, he had 153,000 troops. Then again, he took out his troops, he went outside walking, I came back, I plundered everything. This is with my second group, I plundered everything again. And then this was the main battle. Altogether, I lost around 12,000 troops. For me to train 12,000 troops, that is a lot of time. It takes me like almost a day to train 1,400. So that's altogether about 9 days of troops. So this is why when you want to attack a player, when you want to siege a player, try to do it as a group effort. Try to do like a big rally. And I'm gonna get there as well. So this is what happened. Because his hospital was filled, I attacked him because I knew he's filled. We didn't let him take a breather. Boom, another 50,000 dead troops. Then I scouted him again. This is the troops he had left. Didn't have resources, he didn't have time to heal. My players were attacking him as well. Scouted again. Then I went back in. Dead. Then he probably healed or retreated some of his troops. But then again, dead. And that was the end of it. And this is their fortress. If you remember from my other video, there were 2 million at some point. Now they are 1.4. Alright, so don't forget, scouting is very, very important. Then obviously is rally. This is another way you can take down a player, using rally. The best way you can do a big rally is if you have a high level castle. You can see that my rally army capacity is 850,000. On the next level it's gonna add up another 75,000. So it is important that you do a big rally as well. Make it a group effort. The amount of troops that they will die will be much less, not as much as I lost, and not as much as probably as my other members lost. But because we kept pressure on him, his hospital was always filled, he didn't have time to heal, and the troops were just getting killed, were just getting slaughtered. So if you wanna completely destroy a player, this is another way you can do it. You make sure that you keep sieging him, you don't give him a breather, you don't let him, and troops will eventually die and he will lose everything. Now, I think that is a rally, that is definitely a rally, 282,000. Let's say you want to attack a player that has an anti-reconnaissance item, but you don't know what's inside. I'm gonna pull out my troops. I have to attack someone to send my troops. Tomoe and Lancelot, yeah, why not? But I'm not gonna send level 4 troops with them. I'm gonna send more siege troops, less heavy cavalry, more siege. Max this out, march. So let's see what this guy said. Governor, our aero city is now under the effect of anti-reconnaissance technology. We are unable to scout it for the moment. Please be careful. Alright, so you cannot scout him, but you actually want to scout him. You actually want to know what's inside, at least the troops. So this is the best way you can do it. It's gonna take a couple of minutes until my troops get there. You just attack and retreat. It's very simple. You attack him, you retreat, and then you check the battle report. On the battle report, you will see the amount of troops that are in there. And another way you can also check what is it inside. I'm gonna show that as well. I have to retreat because my queues are full. Just let me retreat this one. Let's say between me and him, let's say there are armies, all right? So let's say they are defending and you can't send your troops all the way, but you actually want to scout that player. You actually maybe want to rally, or maybe you want to go from behind and attack him. So this is the way you can do it. You select a hero like Minamoto. Minamoto is specialized on cavalry, so I think this is more than enough than what you need. He's specialized on cavalry. Look at him, how fast he moves. If you go onto the commander and you check his talents, you can see that I'm specializing him on cavalry. Don't forget that this would be an insane boost if he has this. I haven't done it yet, I'm getting there because he's still low level. If he has this, their speed will be insane. And there is also this one, which is another 10%. So basically him and Lancelot, they are specialized on cavalry. I only use them for scouting, slowing down enemies. Oh, so the siege is going on. I forgot to retreat. What am I doing? You see, I set troops there for attacking, and this is a very big mistake. I lost a lot of troops, but anyway, let me scout this guy, like I mentioned. You attack and retreat. This is all you have to do. Attack and retreat. Once you do that, you're going to get the report. So there is 71,000 troops in the city. So there isn't many troops in the city. Now let's check the report with the other guy, which there were a lot of troops inside. 979,000 troops dead. So for not paying attention, I lost another 7,000 troops. But he lost a lot because he reached his hospital capacity. So a small mistake from me, but I'm gonna take this guy down now. Because he doesn't have many troops inside. So I'm gonna see if he has resources as well. So that was a very good way how you could scout an enemy city without actually being able to scout him. You just attack and retreat. It's very easy. So we beat him. So now we are going to check the reports. Another 5,000 dead troops. He only had gold inside. And another 1,400 troops. So I lost like 15,000 troops just trying to show you this video. I hope this was worth it. Alright, so I'm going back to my cavalry guy with 65 troops. So I was mentioning that this is another way you can scout. So if you actually want to scout that guy, you just simply just go around the map. You just go around the map, get behind, and you attack his city. 65 troops, they will probably die. Not all of them, some of them they will probably die, but you will get an idea what's inside the city. Plus, being a cavalry specialist, they will move very, very fast. So you can scout the enemy, or you can scout a fort, even if you're not able to send an actual scout, by just attacking with very small amount of army. So I hope that I covered most of the points that you would have been interested in. Scout is the most important. Check their alliance before you attack, and then use group effort, because this is why it's called this is why it's an alliance, and this is why it's called Rise of Civilizations. It's not Rise of Civilization, so it's not an individual game, it's a group effort. What I've done it was just for this video, just to have an idea. So you can see that you lose significant amount of troops if you don't pay attention. Attacking flags, attacking enemy cities, or if your hospital capacity reach its limit, these are the three ways that you can actually lose troops for good. Alright, so I hope this answered all your questions about sieging and about attacking other players' city. If there is anything, you can always drop a comment in the comment section below and I will answer it. Until next time, this is Legend Ronnie. Peace out.